Oh, yeah?
Alright, welcome back to Deus Ex. We are in UNATCO headquarters. Most of this episode is probably going to still be in this area. We've got a lot of people to talk to and to get acquainted with. Last time we met Gunther Hermann and Anna Navarra, two of the mechanically augmented agents, the ones that are starting to become phased out in terms of technology. Anna Navarra is going to be our partner, and Gunther is kind of a Terminator badass that has a little bit of this personality that you might call stupid. And we've got a lot more characters to meet, so let's go ahead and move on. What do we got here? UNATCO Handbook, UNATCO in the World. For far too long, terrorists have exploited international tensions and regional legislative variations to elude authorities. A significant step was made towards eliminating these legal loopholes when U.S. President Philip Riley Meade lobbied the Congress to make the U.S. a UNATCO member nation. Enough is enough, he declared in his landmark State of the Union address, and the citizens of the U.S. responded with enthusiastic endorsement of his position. Not only did the United States become a charter member of UNATCO, but UNATCO headquarters are now located on Liberty Island in the shadow of the shattered Monument to Freedom. UNATCO deals not only with terrorist threats, but also any transgressions of the International Legal Code, including drug trafficking, software piracy, and money laundering. With the full support of the U.S., UNATCO was for the first time able to truly declare itself the world's policeman. Alright, this is just some sort of conference room.
Mind if I call you JC?
We cannot open that. Guess that's sitting here. Now these we can open with our office door code, I think? No. Someone has the code for this, I believe, so I don't want to pick those. Here's our boss, Joseph Manderley. We can go ahead and get talking. Oh, wait. Closet key code. There we go. Oh. Now, every time you come back... Caution, this is Sparta. That's a joke to revision. Elsa Sparta-O? Okay. Alright, we got some 30-06 ammo here. But every time you come back to UNATCO, they resupply things. So this is a lockpick. I'm going to save here because I'm not sure if this is worth it, but let's try. See what we get out of it. A bioelectric cell and a multi-tool. Multi-tools are generally speaking a little bit more useful, I think. Maybe. It's arguable. But we can get a free lockpick later, so I'm not too concerned. Alright, now let's go talk to her.
Good work out there, Mr. Denton. Mr. Manderley said you handled yourself nicely. Welcome to UNATCO HQ. Our little family keeps getting bigger.
Is Mr. Manderley available?
Yes, go right in. By the way, your computer account is ready. Log in JCD, password Bionic Man.
Alex already told me. Thanks.
Janice Reed. Interesting little tidbit. If you've ever played Deus Ex Human Revolution, there's a major character in that game called Megan Reed. Despite the fact that they share the last name, there is no evidence to suggest that they're related, but still, interesting.
What's the idea, JC?
Mr. Manderley, just FYI, your new password is Night Killer. I know you led that mission in Paris against that old terrorist organization or whatever it was. Your login is still J. Manderley. That's our boss. Why this shit's just laying out, who knows? But let's write that down. There's going to be a lot of people who work here. We're going to get their emails and passwords. And every time we come here, it's good to look into those. We got a few things to read in here. Boot Camp for Betty, APR Portland. Madison High School junior Betty Souza will spend the semester at the Canyon City boot camp, say school officials. The crime? We have verified that she told another student that she knows how to make a bomb, said Principal Martin Gordley. What makes this case notable is that the parents have filed a lawsuit against the school district. Our daughter wears black, said Father Brandon Souza in a prepared statement. She has an occipital jack and we let her use it to play games. We allowed her to get a tattoo when she turned 16, but none of this makes her a criminal. The parents claimed Betty was discussing a novel by Tom Robbins taught at Madison High when the mention of explosives occurred. Betty Souza will not be alone in Canyon City. Last year, 15,234 young people served sentences in the state's FBI-run good behavior camps, a legacy of the Northwest War. Fuck, police state, anyone? UNATCO and the police. In carrying out their duties, UNATCO agents often work with other law enforcement agencies. We remain a small, elite organization. Until our ranks expand, we must rely on the cooperation of local police, governments, intelligence agencies, and corporate security divisions. Always be courteous when requesting information or filing an extradition request. As our jurisdiction widens, we will inevitably experience conflicts with some local officials. Do not resort to unnecessary intimidation in these situations and report any problems to the appropriate UNATCO liaison. Above all, an international law enforcement body requires the respect and support of all participating nations. We got this one, boot camp for Betty again.
Reporting for duty, sir.
The man himself. Splendid. Do accept my apologies about the situation topside?
A refreshing change from the academy, sir.
Don't despise training, my boy. Even you would be worthless without the shaping touch of drills and studies.
So the NSF took a shipment of the ambrosia vaccine? Give me a chopper and a pilot and I'll handle it.
I'm sure you could. Yes, indeed. But we're having your brother head up the recovery team. You'll work with Agent Ana Navarra. Why don't we meet when you've seen Jaime for a medical checkup and received your equipment from Sam Carter? You'll be briefed at that time.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got to go talk to Sam Carter and Jaime Reyes. UNATCO in the future. As science progresses at an ever-increasing rate,
our own level 3.
More and more advanced technology is finding its way into the hands of the common criminal, resulting in a deadly threat to life and property throughout the world. While it is impractical to restrict the free flow of information already present in the public sector, UNATCO is committed to ensure that this threat does not go unaddressed. Even now, UNATCO Research and Development employs some of the most talented scientific minds in the world to develop proprietary technologies in absolute secrecy for field use by our agents, including such innovations as the redacted and redacted, or the life-saving redacted. Under no circumstances should agents discuss any piece of equipment or technique currently employed by UNATCO. Agents operating contrary to this directive will face immediate disciplinary action. Within our laboratories lies not just the future of law enforcement, but a safe, secure future for all mankind. Document filtered per UNATCO Terror Monitoring Act. What else we got?
The Med Center and Armory are on level 3.
We got his little private shitter. And another book here.
Hey, who do you think you are?
Project Dybbuk Overview. Domination 5F clearance only. The noted failure of previous attempts to create a low-profile rotary aircraft involved the acquisition and retrofitting of available military hardware that had neither the range, ceiling, nor electromagnetic transparency to avoid numerous eyewitness accounts or unauthorized military interactions. In addition to exacerbating public misconceptions about governmental operations, such encounters also jeopardized several key missions. Project Dybbuk was initiated to address this issue through the creation of a stealth aircraft that could be used as a platform for a number of mission objectives. It doesn't seem like I should be reading that, considering I don't believe I'm above Angel OA in terms of clearance. But, whatever.
You've got to see Carter and Reyes before Manderley can brief you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Alright. Before we move on down... Oh. I believe this is the same shit, right? Yeah.
Way to go, sir.
The gun range. Let's go range some guns. Ooh, money. Mine. Hello, boys.
Followed orders.
Can I make shooty shoot with you? Is that what they say? Yeah, this is all expanded in the revision. This wasn't in the
I
original.
can't wait to get to New York and finish the job.
All right. I guess that's it down there.
It's a living.
And that's another way up. Or down. All right.
That was a close one up there.
Yeah. Let's go flush some toilets. Filthy motherfuckers.
How unprofessional.
Sorry.
Expecting a show? Don't think I won't report this.
That's Shannon. She actually does report this.
Expecting a show?
Yeah, she tells my
don't
boss
like
I was
getting
spying
shot
on
at.
her.
Not one bit.
All right. So down here is the detention facility. Huh? Nice. Got some tranq darts.
Situation normal, sir.
I don't think there's anyone here currently. Fuck me. 31173. Oh, but there is a prod charger. Nice. And the viewing room.
I can't wait to get to New York and finish the job.
This is definitely a point of interest later. And we got our boy Sam Carter.
At ease, Agent Denton.
General Carter, I read about the Merced operation in school. This is a great honor.
I'm not a general anymore. Just call me Carter.
I can't believe what the NSF did to your family.
Enough of that, soldier. We each have our troubles. I lost my children, but you've had to grow up without your parents, which requires more courage. I don't think it matters.
My parents died in a car accident. That's different.
I said that's enough. You have your own op and time is short. How about I issue you a stealth pistol?
That sounds fine. Thank you, sir.
What else do you think you'll need?
Well, I have 2 multi-tools, so I'll take a lockpick.
A smart lockpick is always handy.
That's right. Infiltrate and evade. Engage only on your own terms. Now move out. Manderley's waiting.
Hey, what about that guy out front selling munitions? Is that allowed?
Oh, Kaplan, right. We've got some screwballs around here, but he's not the problem. It's whoever's been breaking into the armory.
Someone at UNATCO's a thief?
Yes, sir. And a damn good one.
Someone's breaking into the armory. We got a stealth pistol. The stealth pistol is a variant of the standard 10mm pistol with a larger clip, an integrated silencer designed for wet work at very close ranges. Again, we won't be using it.
The NSF are in retreat. You better get going.
What else?
Gunther should have followed orders.
I believe this is just more gun range. Maybe. Sometimes there's stuff
I
back
can't
here.
wait to get to New York and finish the job.
Not this time.
Gunther should have followed orders.
Gunther don't follow no orders.
It's a living.
Thank God my shift is almost over.
All right, we got 2 more people to talk to. Jaime is in medical. UNATCO Med Directorate Nano Augmentation Guidelines. Nano augmentations, once installed, alter the physiological system they affect. The exact number of augmentations each system can support varies. The various interdependencies between these systems can be seen in the following table that details possible nano augmentation combinations. So this is the list of all the augmentations we can get. You can only pick one or the other for each one. For arms, we can have electrostatic discharge or microfibril muscle. We already found a canister for that, and I believe I said I was going to go with microfibril. Legs, we can have speed enhancement or run silent. Subdermal 1, we can have EMP shield or ballistic protection. Subdermal 2, we can have cloak or radar transparency. Torso 1, we can have aqualung or environmental resistance. Torso 2, we can have regeneration or energy resistance. Torso 3, synthetic heart or power recirculator. Cranium, aggressive defense system or spy drone or skull gun, which is new to revision. Optics, tracking, or vision enhancement. Specific nano-augmentation should be selected based on the mission profile of the particular agent. Janine's bot specs and overview. Matsu Gravas G4 Nightingale Medical Bot. The Matsu Gravas GV4 is the newest addition to the MG line, their first foray into the medical bot category, largely monopolized by Page Industries and Chiang subsidiary HealTech. Unlike the competing Page or HealTech units, the MG GV4 benefits from a completely proprietary operating system, developed at MG's research campus in Prague, that promises to revolutionize automated healing by combining a comprehensive medical and pharmaceutical database with MG's already proven autonomous heuristic routines. While actual field data is sketchy at this point in time, anecdotal evidence suggests that the GV4 can heal wounds far beyond the capabilities of any other competing model, though it does require a substantial recharging period. This is our best fucking friend right now because we are hurt. Heal all. Sexual. Alright. And we can put on our first augmentation. We're going to go microfibril. It's going to give us Tech 1. Strength is increased slightly. Which is also going to allow us to lift heavier objects, but it'll increase our hand-to-hand combat strength when we have it turned on. There we go! Our first augmentation! That's a restricted area, level 4. There's Jaime, but let's look around. UNATCO Handbook Dedication. Nihil illude sit necessitas quam viscere. No idea. It looks like Latin. That's the closet key code. Jaime don't mind. Got a med kit.
Years of training and you're still all thumbs.
Sorry, man. UNATCO Handbook Appendix A, Origins of UNATCO. In recent years, the swelling tide of international terrorism coupled with enmity between states, wildly varying laws, and an anachronistic devotion to arbitrary borders has resulted in the decreasing effectiveness of local law enforcement. To resolve the problem, a neutral agency was required to enforce international law in an impartial manner around the world. UNATCO was formed with just such a mission in mind, an organization that could transcend national boundaries and provide security for all nations that subscribe to its charter. Founded with the principles of the United Nations as its cornerstone, UNATCO is fair, just, and protects the individual liberties of all the citizens of the world. The criminal thrives on anonymity, but soon there will be no place for them to hide. Victory over terrorism is the price for our vigilance.
Hey, JC.
You look like the real thing. They actually let you operate on people?
Just fixed Gunther's knee, in fact. A sticky actuator. So far, I feel more like a mechanic than a doctor.
I'm impressed.
They actually let you point a gun at people.
We'll have to catch up later. I've got to leave for New York right away. Could you send Manderley whatever it is he wants?
No problem. Listen, JC, about your augmentations. You know they're preparing to roll out the technology worldwide, right?
As long as I don't turn green and grow a pair of antennas, as I understand it.
Yeah, well, the design's pretty modular, which means you'll soon have access to upgrades from standard augmentation canisters.
Great. Have anything for me?
Not yet. But remember, if you find one of these canisters that you need a medbot for installation.
I'll do that.
The canisters contain a colloid of ROM modules. Some are generic upgrades, others require you to make permanent choices about how to configure one of your subsystems.
It's about time they implemented some of this stuff.
Report to Manderley. He told me to send you back to him on the double.
I think he has more to say.
One more thing before I go, since you've been briefed on my augmentations. What can you tell me about the info link?
Let's see. Micro-receiver exostructure in the sulci, mechanocarbon threads on the axons. For queuing, you know, packet routing. Anything particularly interest you?
Is there a way to turn it off?
The info link?
Yeah, or is someone at UNATCO tuned in 24 hours?
These might sound a little funny, JC, but I'm not permitted to answer that question.
Your clearance is higher than mine?
Regarding your systems, I am your physician.
No big deal. I was just curious.
That's actually quite important. I either cannot or do not have the clearance to turn off my infolink. If you remember the email he sent me, it basically takes whatever you're thinking and transmits it to them. So someone at UNATCO already fucking knows whatever you're thinking about, basically.
I wouldn't keep Manderley waiting if I were you. His office is on level 2.
So. Alright. And finally, although it's not required, we need to talk with Alex Jacobson.
Getting warm.
Here's a nice little secret. A little secret basement here. Get down there, fuck! Ah! You fucking dick. God damn. Lots of goodies. We got some cigarettes, nice. Packed up on soy food. Some tranq darts, some flare darts, normal darts, and an office door code. This is also good to check back every time you come in. I believe that lets me in here. No, I need a code for that.
You're red hot. Looks like you found me.
Midnight sun, gray death, look to the sky. New York. No student of recent history can fail to miss the irony that the greatest enemy mankind has faced in the 21st century was not any despot or dictator, but the lowly microbe. Millions upon millions have been killed by the pandemics of AIDS, resistant tuberculosis, and the century flu. And now we face our greatest threat yet, the Great Death, a plague of devastating efficiency that has surfaced in the last year. But was this plague an accident of nature or a design of science? Dr. Kenshi Ishii of the New World Biomedical Health Center in New York thinks not. My analysis of this plague indicates that it is decidedly unnatural in origin, and in point of fact may be extraterrestrial. He went on to speculate about those afflicted. Obviously, a disproportionate number of the indigent seem to be infected, a situation that makes perfect sense if you consider it prelude to an invasion. No more effective way to disrupt the social, political, and military fabric of Earth has yet been devised. If this is so, then what are our leaders not telling us? How can we be prepared? Only they know the answers. Joe Green, Senior Staff Writer. Change G. Harriman password to Zeitgeist. Next week, I guess it'll be Schadenfreude? Strange guy. So that is Gunter's password. So we're going to write that down. Zeitgeist. Alright. That's another Project Dibbit book. We read that. Note to self, the code to the server room is 737837. Also, try to remember where you put this code. It's funny, because this keeps moving every time you come in. I don't think there's anything in here worth it right now. Oh, it's a repair bot for our bioelectric energy. Alright. Let's use a multi-tool on here and see if this is worth it. A bioelectric cell. A lockpick. Well, I'm just trading one for the other. I don't think that's worth it. I might get the code for that somewhere else. I seem to remember you do.
Like leading a mouse to cheese.
This thing is starting to give me a headache.
Don't worry, we shut it down when you go off duty.
I guess I'll get used to it.
I'm Alex Jacobson, communications engineer.
I suppose you already know who I am.
Getting there. You're certainly quicker on the uptake than your brother Paul ever was.
Thanks.
Alright.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
So his computer is
It'll be
special.
interesting to see how the transmission sounds in Manhattan.
We can hack into everyone's computer from here. So let's do Joseph Manderley. We probably would get fired if they knew. It's from Gunter Herman to Jay Manderley. He also CC Anna Navarra regarding Skullgun. Might I suggest again a Skullgun for my head? Yesterday in Battery Park, some scum we all know pushes smack for NSF, gets jumpy and draws. I take 2 22s in the flesh, one in the flesh, one in the augs, before I can get out that damn assault gun. If I could kill just by thought, it would be better. Is it my job to be a human target practice backstop? Gunter Herman. From WS to Joseph Manderley, subject our little experiment. Should be arriving soon. Clear it for Domination 5F Ops as soon as possible, but proceed with caution. We have serious concerns about the primary unit and would like to avoid any potential contamination. To Joseph Manderley and Anna Navarra. So, this is actually a very important email. WS should be some initials that you should keep in the back of your mind. And also the line, we have serious concerns about the primary unit and would like to avoid any potential contamination. G. Ehrman. Zeitgeist. From Joseph Manderley to Gunter regarding Skullgun. I have personally forwarded your request to Appropriations. Upgrading your combat readiness is an ongoing priority. Speaking of which, you certainly made the best of a difficult situation yesterday. We applaud your courage. Thank you for living to work another day, Gunter. We need more agents like you. Joseph Manderley. So, the Skullgun is kind of like a famous, stupid idea from the original game. Revision actually added an augmentation called Skullgun for that reason. We read this one, because this was sent to our computer. And then from Joseph Manderley to Gunter Herman and Anna Navarra, subject our new recruit. Patrick will be joining us today after his stint at the Academy, and I'm assigning the both of you the task of keeping a watchful eye on him while monitoring his progress. The assigned cover name for the duration of his service will be J.C. Denton. We thought it would be best to keep the cover names within the family since Paul has already received the Denton code name. I have great faith in you both and trust you to do your utmost to ensure that he becomes a successful and productive member of the organization. Until further notice, I'd like to receive weekly reports of your observations. So, looks like both of our mech agents are essentially going to be spying on us. Now, right now our hack skill isn't very high, and we're only allowed to look at emails that we hack into for a small period of time until we can get it higher. But hacking into Alex Jacobson's computer as the communications guy will allow me to see the passwords and IDs of everyone that's important, and I'm gonna take a snapshot with my wait a minute. Wait a fucking tit.
I bet I could jack you into an online jukebox. We'll have to try that.
Oh, there. My hack was gone. We're gonna hack in and see if we can get that email. So we're going to hack into Alex Jacobson. Fuck! I got it. But the fucking mouse sensitivity in the menus is so fucking stupid!
Listen, I should
Getting.
Thanks.
Alright. But now we have the important passwords. I got a screenshot of his shit. We have Anna Navarra's. Regarding Skullgun, we saw that. From Gunter. Subject dinosaurs. See? What do I tell you? Manderley will be happy to have the garbage truck take me back to Deutschland. Now especially with the new nano-og already arriving. Where the old computers the Americans called dinosaurs. See if I ever get that Skullgun at all. And then the other two we've read.
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
Alright, we also got Janice Reed. That is Manderley's assistant. Her password is red shoes. From Anonymous to Free Enterprise mailing list regarding Nobody Cares, nationalizing industry. From Michelle. I just read that government regulators have nationalized the third airline this year, and the story was buried on the 6th page of the Times. No one seems to care that Uncle Sam is gradually taking control of every means of public transportation. The FAA claims that the airline's management botched the safety records. Lies. Lies. Have any of these records been made public? Do they even exist? Rule by executive order is now the norm. Goodbye, due process. What you have to remember is that we the people are members of a republic, and you must learn to trust those that you choose to represent you. The government is not a heartless machine running our lives. It is comprised of people just like you who deserve our trust and respect.
It'll be interesting to see how the transmission sounds
Really?
in Manhattan.
We also have Jay Reyes, Jaime. His is Amigo. From Gunter Herman to Jaime Reyes, bad knee. Dr. Reyes, welcome. UNATCO is having a need of a good surgeon. Which, let me add, I have a big pain in my knee. Sticking actuator? I can't fix it no matter how much lubricant. Please inform me when an appointment can be made available. And then we had from Med Directorate to Jaime Reyes. As a medical specialist, you will be required to repair and modify the systems of our nano-augmented agents. This briefing is intended merely as an introduction to the technology. The cells of every major tissue in the body of a nano-augmented agent are host to nanite capsid hybrids. These hybrids replicate in 2 stages. The viral stage, in which the host cell produces capsid proteins and packages them into hollowed viral particles, and the nanotech stage, in which the receiver, transmitter, and CPU are duplicated and inserted into the protective viral coating. New RNA sequences are transmitted by microwave and translated into plasmid vectors, resulting in a wholly natural and organic process. Whatever the fuck that meant! Additional augmentations can be added through the use of microscopic ROM modules, shaped a little like flying saucers, that diffuse through the blood and attach to the long spine of nanite CPUs. These additional augmentations are software upgrades in the most literal sense of the word. We hope this report gets you started. You'll find a full technical design document attached. Please read and thoroughly understand this information so that you will be better qualified to administer care to this most exciting new breed of augmented human agent.
I bet I could jack you into an online jukebox. We'll have to try that.
We also have Sam Carter, the guy that gave us our stealth pistol. His password is antique. Nothing!
I bet I could jack you into an online jukebox. We'll have to try that.
A. Jacobson. This guy right here. Calvo. From Warlord. Whoop-ass. From Cracks. Hey man, got your occipital jack fixed yet? You gotta check out the Strike 4 demo. Whole motor control, total visual occlusion, man, fireballs burn your face, walls hurt when you hit them, tactile textures everywhere, volumetric humidity. What are you waiting for? Don't give that national security crap. Jack in so I can whoop your ass. Cracks. From Jay Manderley to Alex Jacobson regarding security breach. Thank you for keeping me informed of the recent hacker activity and your speedy response to same. I'm glad our security efforts were up to snuff. I managed to stop the guys. Actually, it was some French chick the CIA's been watching, perhaps a silhouette spy, trying to break into the net, but I took the liberty of changing some passwords just in case. Here are the new ones. That's what I took a screenshot of. You should probably delete this as soon as you're done reading, okay? And finally, Locker Code 2001. That should be,
Don't worry, I'll be watching your back.
For this right over here. Bitch! Fuck yeah. Now we don't have to waste it. Alright. We have pretty much fully explored UNATCO. Let's head back to Joseph Manderley. And let's get our first new mission briefing. Why the fuck is that there?
That will be JC's job.
What's that? Power station. The NSF have Ambrosia in a warehouse protected by cameras and booby traps. We want to power down the whole system.
We're taking one illicit generating plant. protected by weak groups of NSF. Knock out that plant, and Paul's team can walk right into the warehouse.
Just tell me where it is. The NSF are openly resisting our deployed forces, gradually falling back. You'll have to deal with them first.
And you be ready, Paul. When the power drops, go in and go in hard.
I'll use my discretion.
Go in like the U.S. Marshals. We lose the vaccine, I'm sending your butt to the mayor to explain why he and his 3 daughters won't get their pills this month.
Yes, sir. Let's not waste any time, JC. Get down to the dock. A boat is waiting to take you and your partner, Anna Navarro, to shore.
Yes, get moving. Here's your op bonus for the great job you did in the statue, plus 250 for rescuing Agent Herman. That's 1,250. We take care of our people around here.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, Denton, stay out of the ladies' restroom.
See?
That kind of activity embarrasses the agency more than it does you.
Fucking Shannon ratted me out.
We'll meet up in the city.
All right, Paul. My brodely bro.
They're really excited to have you, JC.
Hell yeah.
We finally got to cap some rebels, eh, Denton?
I'm the
Hell of
fucking
a
best.
First day.
They actually make you run all the way back to the dock. Authorized for departure. Good job to you if you managed to sit through all of that lore exposition and email reading. But it really does matter.
Way to go, sir.
To make this game feel truly immersive. Oh yeah, I went over there. I was like, did I go that secret? Yeah.
The boat's ready.
Cool. We now get to leave Liberty Island onto our first, actually pretty in-depth mission, where it really lets you open up.
Let's head out.
All right, let's go. The terrorists are in a fighting retreat. A few have barricaded themselves inside Castle Clinton.
Lead the way.
Our orders are to locate a barrel of ambrosia they are hiding inside. I will give you a schematic of the barrel, but first we will exterminate the NSF terrorists.
Exterminate?
A precious opportunity we cannot neglect.
What about the rest of the shipment?
That is your brother's assignment. You will take the subway to meet him in Hell's Kitchen. But first, we should deal with Castle Clinton.
Are we going in the front, or is there another way?
A secondary entrance would be useful, but I am aware of no such thing.
I am. Alright, we won't be getting too far into this, since we're almost at a full episode, but this is one reason why it's good to keep some food around.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
How about some soy food?
Don't matter. I just need something in my stomach so I can fall asleep.
Here you go. Do you have a place to stay?
I sleep out on the dock where they unload the speedboats.
Speedboats? Is that how the NSF get their supplies?
I don't know. They're always coming in and out of the tunnel behind the soda machine.
Interesting.
I spy on them from the crates. The code is 9183.
Clever boy.
Thanks for the snack, mister.
It's the least I could do.
9183, behind the soda machine. So first we gotta pick this open. And there's our better way into Castle Clinton. But
Looks like these tunnels head toward Castle Clinton. I can't find them on the map, though.
before we go down there, there's definitely some people to talk to. some, you know, lore and shit.
No, sir. Forget about the NSF. Most of those old forts have a bolt hole. Those boys will be long gone out a side tunnel by now.
Somebody kill me. Anybody?
So that guy's got the Grey Death.
I'm sorry, I can't kill you.
Please.
Go to a public clinic. They can do something for the pain.
It's true. It's your whole body. Every cell.
You have the Grey Death?
I can't make it. I just can't make it.
Yeah. It's pretty shitty. So there's various ways to get into Castle Clinton. I'm going to show you one if we were going in the lethal front doorway. But I might take a little jog around here. Oh. There's a fucking fight. Got some UNATCO troopers fighting. Wait, no. Hopefully they're gone. Hello? I do not mean to impede. Actually, I do. I need information.
Moved into the shantytown.
Aren't we in the shantytown? I don't see him, motherfuckers!
Thought I saw someone. A guy in a coat.
Oh, shit!
Pretty tough pocket of resistance.
Ah! Ow! There's a terrorist. Where are you? Motherfucker! Ah! They got him. Get him, because I can't kill him. Take him down. Yeah.
They've got hostages in the subway station.
We will deal with the hostages later. Hopefully we won't have too many issues with it because it can be glitchy. But Revision recently had what they said is probably its final patch, so maybe it'll be okay.
Got 5 credits for someone who's got the Grey Death.
No!
Sorry.
Our country 'tis the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing.
Sing it, my boy!
Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. Woo! From every mountainside let freedom ring.
Yeah!
My native country, the land of the noble free, thy name I love. Our country 'tis.
Dude, you put a fucking beat on that, record that shit, it goes straight to #1. Alright, here's the front gate to Castle Clinton over here. This will, again, I repeat, not be the way we go in. If we wanted to be Anna Navarro's friend, we would, but...
The ambrosia is somewhere inside the castle. We must annihilate the NSF so that this does not happen again.
Again, I'm going non-lethal, but I can try to draw them out so we can explore this later for some stuff.
I think we've got an intruder.
Hi, guys. Ah! Hey, I'm not killing him. It's within the rules. Any more? See, there's stuff in here, and I want it.
Who's there? I think the law's on. That's it.
No! Oh my god! Run! Ah! Your turn. Alright, I'm probably loaded with shit, aren't I? No, I guess not. I can drop this. I can drop that. I can drop the combat knives. Ooh! Multi-tool. We'll eventually get stacked up on those good, but for now it's a little bit... Gotta be a little bit picky. Alright, what do we got in here? Hello, little boy.
You a cop?
UNATCO agent. How does a little boy get mixed up with the NSF?
I just wanted to find some food, but they didn't have any. And then they started shooting at the police. Got some?
You can have this soy food.
You're cool.
I know.
I can help.
Hey, I bet I can help you.
Yeah?
The soldiers have secret tunnels. They take boxes into the tunnel under the fort, but they never bring them back out.
What kind of boxes?
Steel. Big ones.
Thanks. Maybe I'll check that out.
Alright.
You're inside the kiosk of Castle Clinton. The bulk of the NSF troops must have gone through here to get underground.
Yes, but we are going to go through another way. Oh. Kiosk door key. Well, fuck me, bro. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Oh, it just leads out... Motherfucker. I don't have the password for that. Alright, well, that's fine. I think we're good to head back to the soda machine. That's the way we're going to go in, because it's stealthy.
You fellas might scare Jim and James stay at home, but that's an army out there. Now praise the Lord, yes, and honest to God, people's militia. Oh, I seen lots of battles, blessed be our Lord, back in the Northwest War. Didn't have uniforms back then, just a shotgun and all the shells you could carry. The NSF sure has grown up, praise heaven. They got organization now. But listen to me, young sir. I can tell you, that's what lost it for us last time. What the government's always been good at, and we haven't. But it looks like the boys got some discipline this time round, and your men better take note. That's right. Stand up, wipe your noses, and take note. You got yourselves a... Hail, Jesus! You got yourselves a rebellion.
You need a fucking pulpit, dude. But that's just a good example of how the NSF actually has a lot of supporters, especially among the downtrodden. Oh, wait. Oh, you motherfucker. It trapped me. I think there's another secret down here, if I remember. Yeah! Don't you go anywhere. I almost forgot that shit. How do I get back up? How the fuck do I get back up? Oh, there's a ladder. Can I climb the ladder? The boat seems to be blocking it. There we go. All right, we're in. We are in the Castle Clinton. I'm dripping water. All right. Well, next time we will go ahead and look for this stolen thing of ambrosia, and I will see you next time. There'll be a little less reading next episode, I promise. So if you stayed stuck with me this far, you're pretty awesome. I will see you next time. Stay safe out there. Have a good night.